shine. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it happen all the time. Put myself on, I don't need no cosign. Smoking all this gas and I'm feeling so high. Way too geek, but I'm still on my grind. Way too geek, but I'm still on my grind. Really turn nothing into something. Why you always frontin'? I keep it real 100, I'm a dime out of dozen. You just mad cause I am what you wasn't. Why your bitch claiming that she love me? Now my pockets all husky. You can't get a damn thing from me. Grinding every day, you just think I got lucky. Get up out my face cause you hoes kinda ugly. Fuck the bullshit, I'm just getting to this money. Lately feeling like I got a lot of shit up on my mind, but I still gotta find time. Always tryna throw shade, I'm just tryna shine. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it happen all the time. Put myself on, I don't need no cosign. Smoking all this gas and I'm feeling so high. Way too geek, but I'm still on my grind. Way too geek, but I'm still on my grind. Vibing at the function, I ain't with the fuck shit. Why take an L when you could take a win? You hate when you broke cause you didn't make an M. They thought I would fall, but I could never been. Been making money more than I've been making friends. Went for Section 8 to stacking dead presidents. Living life to the fullest, how I get this shit. Hop in the coupe, do the dash in the whip. Lately feeling like I got a lot of shit up on my mind, but I still gotta find time. Always tryna throw shade, I'm just tryna shine. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it happen all the time. Put myself on, I don't need no cosign. Smoking all this gas and I'm feeling so high. Way too geek, but I'm still on my grind. Way too geek, but I'm still on my grind.
Welcome to the Backroom Podcast. It's your boy Sideshow. I'm with my boy.
It's your boy Marquise.
It's your boy Sally.
Your boy Jude.
How you
Junie,
been?
actually, but
How you been? I mean, we just did a video this week. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good experience. You know, we got a lot of B-roll, a lot of good conversation, a lot of laughs.
yeah, for sure. I mean, but I'm really like focused on my rollout. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to how I'm gonna drop this music, I'm not just trying to drop it. I want to have like a lot of content stacked up and prepared so I can really just be consistent and like really grow a solid fan base. So that's kind of like, yeah.
Your main goal? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it to make a, how do you say, are you trying to prove something, or are you just like to create, or are you trying to?
Personally, I'm really just I think I'm doing it for me mainly, but I just want to be consistent. Like when I actually start developing like a fan base, and I don't know, man. It's just like I don't want to drop inconsistently and then like
Definitely.
you know what I mean. That kind of like shake up the fan base. I want to like just keep every drop is growing. So like yeah, I'm just really focused on that and just really trying to perfect my craft because I don't think I really found my sound yet. I think I have to get more up in the studio until I really find like my own individual sound. So yeah.
I mean, you've sent me a few songs already. I mean, they're kind of versatile, is what I'm saying. So I can tell that you really have a passion for the music itself. So what's next? I mean, are you about to drop an album? What's a mixtape, or like what are you gonna do for the
What's in the works?
Yeah, exactly. What is?
Yeah, I mean, so this is what I really think I'm gonna do.
You've been dropping singles lately.
I think I'm gonna try to really get like 5 fire ass singles, bro, and really stack like some bread and like throw some money to promote those 5 videos and then come out with the album.
Yeah.
But one of those songs gotta be like the
Yeah,
hit
get a following
song.
already.
You know
and
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah, I
and
feel
then
it.
like then it's like give the album.
Yep.
But I feel like I don't want to drop an album and then it drop and no one know that the fucking shit dropped. You know, like
I
wanna
definitely
have,
feel
like,
that though.
Big ass song and that shit really like
Gravitates everybody.
right. You know what I'm saying? So like I gotta have some motion before I just drop hella music, because I've seen a lot of like local artists kind of do that, where they just drop an album and they think it's gonna put them on the map, and then they're kind of sad because it's like, damn, my project didn't do as well as I thought.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But there's methods to it. You just kind of like, you got like
go do your research, do like interviews and shit. Look at like what other artists is doing, what they're talking about.
Yep.
Try to follow the same methods, and you know what I mean. Hopefully, shit blows up. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to do like live performances? Because I mean that can also help promote your name and shit. Word of mouth is everything.
Yeah, what have you performed? I mean, have you done some stage performances, or have you anything out of the city?
So far, like I had one bro just like have me perform at like a house party type shit.
I mean,
like,
still, I mean.
Right, I just did like a little performance, just like a couple songs that I made, but like not no major like venues yet. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like I'm trying to see what's up with some of these people out here in Seattle and within Tacoma, and just see like, you know, if I could do a show and just promote the fuck out that shit.
I'm saying I can plug you into a few places. I mean, if you don't mind traveling a little bit, you know. I'm not every weekend, but you know, they be tapping in with the flyers all the time. So, you know, especially when they have like some major people coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they be paying them. You know, so if you get that little,
shout out my guy.
If you get that little, you know what I'm saying, performance before. No, definitely.
On God, bro, be having that filthy anime. I be peeping that shit on Instagram. On God.
For real.
But nah,
you stay doing that.
Like, if bros are you designing the flyers and shit?
Yeah, I do everything from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever you need, just let me know. It's happening.
Hell yeah. The other day I went out in like Bellevue.
Oh yeah.
And like I put out some flyers out there, just like with like a QR code, my name. But if you can create like some shit that is like unique, like individual art.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. We should definitely do a collab on that. Like.
I know you brought your homie here. I mean, what do you do for a living? You know.
I do music. I did like one gig at a bar.
I mean,
It was like
how was the experience? I mean, did you enjoy it to the point where you want to keep doing it over and over, or was it just I'm just going to do it tonight? And
yeah, it feels like if it ever appeared to happen tonight, I would go to it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me this year, really, like, man, I've been really focusing on just like the craft of my music, like the sound.
Definitely.
Like this year, I really got introduced to a lot of different studios, and so like I've been building my connections with like people up in Lost Boys, like B Smith, and then I've been building
dope producers and engineers,
with, like, No Man. And so
yeah, No
I've
Man's
been
a
making
beast.
music with bro.
Shout out to No Man.
And my guy Lamont out at Outhouse Studios and shit. I've been making hella music with them. Lamont probably recorded a majority of my music, but lately I've been tapping in more with like B Smith and No Man. But like yeah, like I'm trying to develop my connections really with artists and
no
also,
more features.
Right.
Yeah.
I have hella features, but the way I feel like right now is like, man, I gotta focus more on like my own music, like you know what I mean? Cause
trying to build the body of work.
I look up to artists like J. Cole and Kendrick, and I notice, and like from their albums, they do a lot of like solo shit, like where they have like maybe like 1 or 2 features or like no features.
Yeah,
and honestly,
that's the best album sometimes.
Right. The no feature, the no feature ones.
No
be
features, bro.
gas usually. Like if you ain't got no features, like
a straight
we know
album
what we're expecting.
from start
that's
to finish.
But you.
Like, top 10 Billboard, bro.
I
like,
swear.
That's crazy.
I still play Forest Hills Drive, 2018.
Bro, fuck yeah.
I still play that record.
Bro, people sleep on J. Cole, man. They be hating on J. Cole, but
man.
But music is just different now, bro. It's just like people be listening to like Yeet, pill popping, lean sipping music. So it's hella different than what it used to be.
Like there ain't no more like. There's no like story no more, you know.
Yeah, it's
like,
just more turn up.
You might have like a here in the moment feel for the music, but it's nothing
rotate.
like.
So I mean, what's next? I mean, do you have? I noticed you be sending me, some posts here and there about just what was it that you sent me like a few weeks ago?
Man, just doing videos or either interviews or.
He be putting me on game to a lot of shit, is what I'm saying. So it's
like fucking like the inspirational posts.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He be sending me some random shit sometimes.
I mean, lately, man, I've been just trying to dive deeper into like my spirituality, I guess. not per se like a specific religion, but like just trying to understand like, I guess like how to separate yourself from like capitalism and like materialistic shit, and just like actually be happy with like the things that you have.
That part. Yeah.
I mean, it's weird and it's really deep, but it's also like simple and like not that complex at the same time.
Yeah, I would say we tend to overthink situations when it's really that simple. I mean, until you take the first step, it always seems that difficult, right? So, I see where you're going.
Yeah, like normally my hair is actually pretty long, but I recently shaved all that shit off because I'm looking into like Buddhist philosophy and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I've been like trying to humble myself, man.
Yeah.
So like I shaved my hair off, bro, to like humble myself, because the way that like hair is looked at in culture is just like supposed to be on like some beauty standards, it's supposed to make you look more attractive.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I shaved my hair off to like focus more on like my personal attributes and shit, like what makes me a man. So like lately, man, I just been focused more on like exercising, eating healthy. I've been trying
you said you've been hitting the gym and stuff. I mean, and
yeah.
My big bro was used to do that back in the day. What did you say you used to do with Bruce Lee and
Oh, I used to do Jeet-Kune-Do. Yeah. I used to train with a martial arts instructor up in Tacoma. And like, yeah, I was training in some Jeet-Kune-Do. For people that don't know, it's like a mixed martial art.
I've done Jeet-Kune-Do. Yeah.
That was created by
That's
Bruce
just
Lee.
different.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like unorthodox fighting, bro. It's
like
more designed for
you
like
thinking like
fighting.
ahead, like, you know, kind of shit like, yeah, nah, you might get me, but in the process of you hurting me, I definitely hurt you, you know.
Well,
like,
it's more
like
in the sense of
I don't
like
I got hit, but during that hit, I might have like hit a pressure point or something, you know, like
right.
I done countered everything I could, you know, like it's brawling style, like you said, like unorthodox as fuck, because it's for like brawling, you know, like
Jeet-Kune-Do is kind of like the art of the intercepting fist. So it's like you don't want to strike first, but you want to hit first. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
that doesn't really
like,
make sense to a lot of people, but it's like, so if someone's trying to hit you, you do some counter defense. You know, the really common one is like the swinging gate, and like you just like get it out the way, and then you counter strike. So it's really about like not being the aggressor, but rather like protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's
like
not like
a pure self-defense style.
Right. A lot of like, I would say fighting styles that people train in is kind of like ego-based. People are trying to prove who's like the strongest.
Yeah.
But like Jeet-Kune-Do is like structured in a way where it's more about like self-defense. Like you're fighting for your life rather than say, you know, sport or like fight.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like, this is it, bro. Like if I you know, if I don't fight you off, bro, it's a problem. You know, like that shit. It's pure self-defense though.
It's just like self-defense. I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, and like it's one of those martial arts that you kind of don't want to mention to a lot of people, because like when you start bringing up Bruce Lee's name and stuff, people start thinking, oh, like maybe this dude's capping. I think I can whoop bro's ass, and so then they want to start trying to fight you.
Yeah.
And so it's
and like
it's like, don't even bring it up. Just know that you train in it, because it's like the moment you, I don't know, you tell someone like, hey,
he's like, I'm one punch man.
Right, bro. People are like, yo, throw on the gloves, bro. Let's get in the back.
And you're like, no, bro. Like this isn't a joke.
It's almost better like when
I'm
you
just
do
letting
train
you know.
in that to like not really mention it to people, because there'll be a lot of people who just want to try you. Like they just think that, oh, you like, what does this guy really? Does he really know how to fight? Oh, I'm from the streets. I think I could whoop bro's ass, and then it leads to a lot of like stupid fights that you don't need to necessarily get into. Thankfully for me, like I've never really gotten to those fights, but like, you know, it does happen to other people.
Yeah, I'm like, I've definitely had a few of those. Like, bro, I was just, you asked me. Like, you guys asked me.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, martial arts is definitely something I want to get like deeper into, but it's all about like how disciplined you are and how consistent you really are with it. So I gotta like really find time to dive deeper into that. Right now I'm like kind of stuck in between, like, you know, pursuing the normal work life and then like music. You know what I'm saying? Because like my time is so divided in between those two things. And I'm also going to school. Like, I'm going to the University of Washington.
Yeah, you're doing a lot, bro.
Yeah, so I'm, like, up
consistent,
there.
though. You got to stay consistent.
For real.
But I'm going up there because I'm trying to get my degree in business and marketing because I want to learn how to actually promote my own music and eventually, like, promote, like, my own studio. I want to create, like, a non-profit studio when I'm, like, super successful for, like, the youth, you know what I'm saying? Because in Tacoma, there wasn't, like, a lot of really, like, positive outlets besides sports. And not everyone.
Yeah, we didn't really have like growing up.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like
besides
art
Bates,
and shit, like
Bates only had the studio. Of
like
19th and Union, like that area,
they don't really do it.
Or downtown, but other than that, it wasn't too much.
Yeah, so like I kind of want to be one of those entrepreneurs who kind of brings that to the city. I don't know. I just want to give like the youth like more of a way to enhance their creative abilities. You know what I'm saying? Instead of maybe like being bored and then you start turning to drugs, or you know, you start fucking around, you feel like you're unloved and you start fucking with a gang. Like, no disrespect to anyone that lives that lifestyle, I understand it, but you know, I want to just be able to give people like a more positive route in life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So do you have like a date or anything, like when you said you're gonna drop this album, or is it like you said you're just gonna just keep making as much content as possible, and then are you gonna like have a like said sound sessions? You know how you make so much music, you bring your homies around and then have a sound session, and then everybody picks. You know what I'm saying?
With Marcel, he definitely be listening to a lot of my music. Bro fucks with it, but I think where I'm kind of at right now is just like locking in, probably maybe until like December, like maybe like 6 more months, because I've been making music probably for like a solid year now, and I just want to see, like, I don't know, for that, my birthday's around that time, so I just feel like whenever that time comes around, I start feeling like him.
Yeah.
You know,
the confidence is there, you know what I'm saying?
I start feeling more confident and shit, so I don't know, for some reason I feel like dropping in like more kind of like towards December.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I think I'm honestly like super unsure, because I'm like my worst critic when it comes to music.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me.
I be overthinking that shit hella.
I'm sure even the people that are even still in the industry are their worst critic. Is like they've been in the game for how long, but they still looking for another person's opinion to drop it. They're looking for, you know what I'm saying, some that is this gonna hit for the next 3 months, or is this gonna hit for the next 2 weeks? So
yeah, I mean, when it comes to music, I'm looking kind of for like longevity, but I would kind of say like my music right now, it's not really like geared toward that. I'm just trying to like really have like fun right now and just trying to figure out my sound, but like what I really want to have is like longevity. I want people to be able to play my albums back like 5 years from now and just be like, damn,
that's
bro,
a classic,
right? Type shit.
I feel it.
And I want to be able to be one of those people that people think of like when they're like, oh, who's your top 5 in your category? Like,
shit, who's your top 5? I mean, you mentioned J. Cole, and like who's in your top 5?
Man,
you can't about this. Who's your top 5 artists, and then who's your top 5 like producers? Like, you know, people that make beats. Like, when they make a beat, it's saucy. You know what I'm saying? You got Timbaland and Hitmaker. You know what I'm saying? Just to name a few. But let's do your top 5 artists, and then with your top 5 beat producers and engineers.
I'll say, shit, when it comes to my top 5 artists, this is going to be really hard, because I listen to a lot of new school music, and I also listen to a lot of old school music. So, like, straight up, I have, like, love for, like, Mobb Deep. I fuck with Havoc hella hard. And I fuck with, like, Wu-Tang Clan, but who I fuck with, like, most and particularly is like Raekwon. Yeah. Raekwon's hella hard to me. Like,
did you ever watch the show?
The Wu-Tang show?
Yeah, did you watch that one? Tell me you watched it. Okay, on, Stars or something like that? Or it was on something, but
there's ones on Stars and there's one on
that one was perfect. Like, no, it was the Hulu. It was the Hulu.
Different shit back then though. You know?
But that one was sauce, yeah.
That's
so I have to say those two.
Okay, you got 2, I think 2 more.
Havoc and Raekwon, and then man, I gotta just think, like,
who's the new school? Because those are all old school artists from like the 90s and early 2000s. So who's
man,
who's new that you fuck with?
I ain't trying to seem like a dick rider. Pause when I say this, But I hella fuck with Playboy Cardi because he's super inspirational. Because, like, man, when you just listen to sound in general, like, you can't deny that he influenced so many of these young, upcoming rappers.
Okay.
So it's like...
Yeah, so easy to fuck with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's his favorite artist.
And when you go to, like, beat producers, Pierre Bourne is hard as fuck. I swear to God. Like, Pierre Bourne, bro. Like,
no, I know, that Pierre is nasty with the beats.
He is though.
But like, Cardi for sure. Like, he definitely influenced sound. I'm trying to think of like a couple other artists. Like, I fuck with Kendrick hella tough because I feel like Kendrick tries
lyrically or just sonically.
Well, sonically, I feel like he's not really making club bangers like that. It's like some shit you gotta really sit down and kind of like analyze and understand what bro's kind of saying.
Yeah. So
it's a little deeper of a message, and I understand like in this day and age, it could really like, you know, go above a lot of people's heads, and they're not really like feeling it because it's, I don't know, just a different.
You just gotta think. Yeah, they just gotta think too much for it.
Right.
Like, you
so
know.
I could understand that, but I definitely fuck with Kendrick. Like, Good Kid, Mad City, that shit.
That's forever gonna be a classic. Like, you can still go back and that's still not every song. There's a few of them, but I would say a majority of the album it slaps.
Oh, from what fucking album is that? Damn, that's Damn. But the album that I fuck with the most is probably either Section 80 or Good Kid, Mad City. That shit's hella hard. But the song I probably fuck with like Good Kid, Mad City is trying to think of that shit. It's like a 6-minute song. That shit's so long, man.
Bro, I'm about to play this shit right now.
What is that shit? Fuck, man. Hold on, man. I gotta look that shit up because I know what song it is, but I was sipping a little earlier, so my memory's not the brightest right now. Hold on. So
said I was sipping a little bit earlier.
Oh God. Bro, it's the Money Trees.
Oh, you fuck with the Money Trees?
Oh, yeah. Money Trees was like the classic.
Yeah, that shit was a banger.
When people were smoking, they were pulling up.
With him and
smoking the Money Trees, or
him and J Rock.
Swimming pools. I swear to God.
J Rock slaps.
Yeah, him and J Rock. Yeah, their collabs be different. Even J Rock and J Cole.
A lot of good songs on here. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. He had Poetic Justice on there.
Oh God.
He had Swimming Pools on. He had all this shit that literally Compton. The recipe was the shit.
With fucking Dr. Dre, right?
Bruh.
Yeah. But I think that whole album was like, wasn't it like co-produced by bro?
Yeah, because that's what like it was like a cosign in a sense.
Yeah.
But that's what like that's what when we went mainstream and shit though. Like hard mainstream.
I don't want to play the album because I'm gonna get copyright on YouTube, but
damn.
This shit, bruh. But yeah, what's your okay? We had your top 5 artists.
So that's the 4th one, and then I don't know. Personally, my 5th artist, I would just have to say Jay-Z, bro. And the reason why I say
everybody,
bro, the reason why
everybody says, I'm not saying, is it because of business and everything? Like he took his shit to the next level.
No, he did that. Though. Like
I can respect that.
But like, okay, personally,
he
but I can't though
because he put his. Everyone says that. He put his 5th artist, like business wise, Jay-Z's the wisest. But like when it comes to music,
yeah, musically, like what influences you to do the music?
Bro, Nas.
Okay,
Nas,
that makes sense.
I swear to God, Nas is just like, or bro, I have to either say Nas or Tupac. I don't know, bro, because both of those people, they're spitting like a poetic message that's like, it's like good for people to listen to because it teaches people kind of have respect for different things that maybe they didn't really have appreciation for.
Yeah.
Whether it be like women or like race or different things that people
political stuff. Yeah, just
like
everyday type shit. Yeah, exactly.
Right. So it's
they speak their mind.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Those artists are super hard, but
what about
everyone says Tupac, so I'm gonna have to say Nas.
You gonna stick with Nas or?
Yeah, Nas, bro. Tupac is really good, bro. But it's just like, man, everyone says Tupac. So
is it the Illmatic Nas or the
Illmatic Nas?
Okay, that's okay. Let's talk about it. Okay, the old school Nas, or
I'm like, wait, there's.
I mean, a little after too.
He earned a Grammy off his last.
Yeah, no, he did.
What album was it? It was like the one that he did with like Hot Boy or some shit like that.
Yeah, he came back with it. Yeah, he came back with something, and then he dropped the album.
But it's kind of crazy that bro dropped a diss on Jay-Z and then signed to Jay-Z. Fuck with you, Nas, but I don't understand that.
Bro, I'm telling you. What did that nigga Kodak do with the Tekashi shit?
Yeah.
He's like, this nigga. He said this nigga. I don't. What did he say about rats? This nigga paid me cheese. Some whatever. Some rat. I'm like, damn.
The
Kodak Black got on a verse with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Paid him like 20 M's.
I'm like, bruh, for what?
I think, bro, things are not looking too good for Kodak right now.
For real, I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
Kodak.
He shouldn't have did that one.
But yeah.
Like, even if it was for the meal ticket, he shouldn't have did that one.
What are your top 5 artists that inspire you to do music?
To do music?
Fam, yeah.
Shelly.
I mean, who's your how about this? Who's your go-to when you drive around? You're like, okay, when I listen to this, it inspires me to go make a song or something.
I did like listen to Pierre Bourne, like we were just talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Play with Cardi and shit.
I did Cardi okay, cause Cardi today is weird.
Yeah.
So like the old Cardi.
Yeah.
Old Cardi.
For real.
Yeah, like the old Cardi.
I guess I could say. Man, there's a lot of people I like listening to.
But who's are like the most recent that you just? Oh yeah, I know you are actually listening to Juice WRLD. He be listening to all the leaks on YouTube.
The reason why I say Juice WRLD is the top is because when I was in rehab.
R.I.P. by the way.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Juice
Yeah.
WRLD.
R.I.P. Because when I was in rehab, I had suicidal thoughts.
Oh yeah.
All type shit.
And
So like it relates a little bit more like to you when you like, is it like heartbreak or something that you?
yeah, it was heartbreak or either.
So you like that?
Substance.
Yeah.
Like you fuck with that, like that
Motivation.
not Roddy Rich, but like that Rod Wave or like that Juice WRLD or like that who else is on? I mean, like I would say the old Dirk before everything happened, but cause I be on the same shit too. I ain't gonna cap. Like I could say I can definitely go from like some West Coast shit to like to some Pain type shit. I think mine's in the car, but I can
Shit.
but I can definitely see where you're coming
How about?
from. You know what kind of music that you like to listen to.
So would you say you're like more into like heartbreak music or like turn up music?
Both, yeah, honestly.
So whatever the vibe is,
I was gonna say it depends on the vibe.
you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Whatever
it.
the vibe.
I do the same thing.
Bipolar vibe.
Like out of nowhere, I put on
Like-
some Mac Dre.
I was gonna
Like
say-
I haven't heard some Mac Dre in a while.
Like I'll play.
Sometimes I
everything.
want to put on
Mac
some
Dre.
Mac Dre and just be,
Rest in peace to Mac Dre.
you know what I'm saying? I just want to
For
be
real.
goofy sometimes.
So I like to, it was Pierre,
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, Cardi. I do like Tupac and Ice Cube
Yeah.
because I just grew up off of them in my childhood, you know.
Definitely.
You know, Ice
heard
Cube's
lot
a
of
rare
West
one for
Coast
people
back
to
in the
say.
90s.
Honestly, a lot of people sleep on Ice Cube. Like,
You're right. You're
like
right.
a lot of
Honestly,
like
people be
you
sleeping on
got
Ice Cube and
you
he
gotta
wrote
forget he
everyone's
wrote
songs.
bro. He was
Yeah, literally.
everybody was on because of him.
People didn't know how to
Like
rap until Ice Cube.
like he was like, bro, say this, bro.
At least on
Get
that
in the
side.
booth and
I
say
found out
this,
that
bro. Like
he's the one who wrote all the lyrics for everybody.
Yeah,
mm,
and NWA.
yeah, that's what I'm
Majority
like.
of the lyrics.
I'm like that shit is wild, you know. Like
And the way they just gave in return to him, he just
He was a songwriter at the end of the day. You know how many people have songwriters in R&B groups or like
but
whatever?
he was a rare breed of a songwriter.
Like he was literally a
There's not lot of
songwriter and an
songwriters
artist,
that
and he
can
just
rap.
put everybody on.
You know, like Ice Cube actually has albums though. Like
Well, who would
on
you
his
say
Lonely.
your guys' like top 5 is?
Shit.
He's like, I'm gonna have to soul search.
Shit, literally. No, I would
Yeah.
say Nas is like number 3. I wanna go like new, I would say new generation for me. It's definitely Kendrick, J. Cole, Nas, and I wanna throw Drake at the very end. I know I got one more, but only because of what what their trajectory went from where they started to where they're at now, still after 10 years.
Facts.
And it's just like my fourth will probably be. I would throw Fabulous in that motherfucker because it's like Fab. It's Fab or Lord Banks or like somebody from New York. Fab is, I would say, is one of my favorite artists. From bar for bar, if you just listen to what he says, it's always relevant and like it's catchy as fuck. Like probably 5 years from now, Fab will probably get on record and still sound relevant like he did 10 years ago. Yeah, so it's like I would say Kendrick, J. Cole, Nas, Fab, and Drake, like those. But I like conscious rap. It's not just R&B shit like that and whatever. It's just sonically he can make all types of shit, dancehall, motherfucking R&B, hip hop,
that
trap shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you can be that versatile in music, I respect it.
The camera, because
a lot of artists can't transcend to the next genre. So it's
and X.
Rest
in peace. X was. I'm not gonna lie. When it
he
comes
had
to versatility. He definitely inspires me in that aspect.
Yeah.
Because bro is crazy.
I think he just got to turn it off and turn it back on. Or check the battery might be dying.
If you wanted to direct any of the topics, you know what I'm saying, trying to get to understand me more as like an artist or something.
That's what I'm like. That's why I wanted you to come on the podcast because, like I said, we talk about a multiple type of things. Like you can come and hit me up about inspirational stuff. You can hit me up about musical stuff. Even when I sent you music before, you even gave me a rundown on how it's mixed and everything. So I respect your vision on a lot of stuff. And like I said, every time we shoot a video, I have a good time. Like I felt like we had a good time at the park.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying, crazy. With the drone. And we watch when this video drop in a few days. Are you gonna drop it in when I send it to you, or are you gonna wait on it? Because some artists be dropping videos the same day.
I've been thinking about it because it's like.
It's almost done. It's almost done.
I really be trying to roll this shit out right. Like, man, it's like when I drop it, I want everyone to know.
Did you drop that single, the best single yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so
all that shit.
You're gonna drop the single and then maybe drop the video, or same day, everything same day.
Yeah, I usually try to drop everything the same day. Shout out Distro Kid. I just be fucking uploading my shit through there, and then try to do the same day and everything. Everything gets uploaded. But yeah, like the way I'm trying to go about it is I'm trying to find like a real, I guess, source when it comes to like organic promotion. Trying to find someone who's really like I maybe pay them or whatever it be, say what's up, do some kind of work for them. I don't know.
You don't tap in with the like PNW hip hop out. What is it? Keys out here. The Thizzler and like all that stuff.
Thizzler, like,
and what's the Seattle stuff?
Yeah, it's like PN.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it's PNW something. Though. I know what you're talking about though.
But there's like three or four out here that actually get views.
Oh really?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That
Thizzler's like more like just the West Coast from PNW.
There's a lot of people promote their stuff on that website. I mean, on that page.
Nah, I fuck with Thizzler, but I don't know if I'm finna be hopping on no Instagram live freestyle. I mean, shout out to the people that do that. But I don't know, that shit just not for me. I'll watch it.
No, I mean, like
you
they
can
post
pay for
it.
Like,
they post on their story. Yeah, they post on their story or their feed. You ain't gotta go on live.
Like, I don't know. When it comes to my sound and like my particular beat style, I don't know if it's like. I feel like Thizzler's more geared to like West Coast. You know
I was going to say Thizzler's like all of West Coast type of shit. Yeah.
Hey, we sliding. Hey.
No, it
like
is.
no this like. That's a whole different genre in itself, when it comes to rap.
Yeah.
I don't make music.
But there is like another one that's like where it's just nothing but Washington and shit.
Oh, type shit.
Yeah.
There's a few out here.
I can't remember. I got them on IG though. I'm pretty sure.
I have to scroll on my IG and I can send you a few.
I'm really trying to like define my sound before I find that promotion, because it's like I gotta find the audience and then promote it to the audience.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
That makes sense.
When it comes to like Seattle, I don't even know if I make music for people who live in Seattle. Like,
but I think everybody.
But Seattle's a melting pot, though. You feel me?
I would say Washington itself has so many different talents. Like over the years that I've done this as a profession, I've worked with so country. I've worked with pop people that just sing, pop rock music. I've even hip hop down to R&B music. So it's like it's so versatile to the point where it's like I don't want to say it's not what's the right word, because I don't want to make all these artists feel some type of way, but it's more like there's so much. It's like a gumbo. There's so much going on here itself. There's not specific, like this person put me on. You can say Macklemore and all that shit like that, but I don't feel like Macklemore's sound is Washington, if that makes sense.
Right, I know what you're saying.
No hate, Macklemore. I'm just saying, it's just I don't feel like his sound alone.
Yeah, it doesn't really represent all of the state.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you got a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Jack. You got Highway 209. I think it's just Highway, honestly.
Yeah.
But like you got Bro Sound. You got Ill Chris.
Yeah.
You got people like Lil Cito and shit. And then I'm trying to think about a couple other artists that I know. Like, shit, that shit ain't really coming to my head right now. Oh, you got Isaac Jacuzzi.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
He's pretty fire. And there's just like some artists that be recording like fuck with Baby Preem. Couple people that is like up here recording in like Lost Boys and.
But they put in that work though.
Yeah.
Like consistent. Like when you're showing that consistency, it definitely shows in the city or town or however you want to call it. But it's like Washington definitely doesn't have. I feel like it doesn't have an outlet for artists to branch out.
Yeah.
So they feel like they have to move or exactly. That's what I'm saying. Washington is a lot of gatekeeping type shit, but it's like you have to do the shows everywhere. Like you have to travel to Arizona to do a show. You have to go to Texas to do a show. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You just have to branch out to get that following. So when you come back, you got that extra few hundred followers. You got that extra, you know what I'm saying? People that tap in with you. So, but yeah, we always watching though. Trust me.
For real. But no, I feel that though. Like Washington is versatile as fuck though.
Major, like there's so much talent.
It's like
out here.
ridiculous.
Even when it comes down to producers, people that make beats, even just like photographers and everything, there's so much talent out here, and it's like I wish everybody would come together as a collective, you know. But
I mean, it's definitely possible, but it's more about just like I don't know, just people not wanting to one up each other. You know what I'm saying? It's more about
you can call that humanity itself.
Yeah, deadass.
Because
I mean, it's just like
I got more than you type shit, or you know, it could be pride, but at the same time, it's like we too old for this shit.
Nah, there's some people out here who really are trying to show love, but then there's other people that, you know, when they start getting a little successful, they just want to keep that for themselves. But I don't know. I don't like people always try to talk about the solution for the city, like what could you do, but.
What is it missing? It's not. It's missing.
It's not missing anything. Everyone's talented as fuck.
It's just missing a collective. That's all. Like every year, I feel like you know how we have Summerfest and everything. Shout out to Summerfest. But I just feel like every year there just needs to be like a Comic-Con or something for like hip hop itself. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can just go there.
Well, I mean, what they had the South.
I mean, back in the day, shout out to Heyday. He did the same thing. Like I remember when I first started doing videos, nobody used to fuck with me, and Heyday had like a little. Nobody would fuck with me. I shook hands with so many artists, bro, and I just recorded everybody on stage. But Heyday had he rented a convention center out, and he had all these artists come like a Summerfest, but it was more confined, more networked, like. And it was I feel like if that was done every year on that level, it would definitely be a more connection here in Washington.
Right.
Because there's a lot of drama and a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shootings and like I mean over the last few years, what happened at the clubs? I know you saw the post.
Shit, for real.
There was a lot. Hip hop, I would say in Washington at least, hip hop got hit hard.
Yeah,
in the last
culture
year or two.
itself got hit hard.
So nobody fucks with each other.
I think we're the 4th in crime rate.
And with like the United States. Yeah, I know. Y'all fucked it up, man. I was trying to cop the AR. You guys got that shit banded.
Alright, so what's we gonna end it though soon. What's next up? I mean, are we gonna tap in with a mic session soon? Are we gonna what's next? A new single or
Hell yeah, bro. Like, I'm trying to see what's good with one of those mic sessions. So I'll probably hit you up for the availability probably after this, bro. Let me know.
No, so we're gonna do one right now.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
right after this.
But like, what's next? But like, what's next up? I just wanted you to give like a shout out to your fans and everybody else. Before we end it, where can we follow you at? Where can we find your music at?
Shit, you could just follow my music at just Junie Guzman, man. That's just my real name. I ain't got no like alter ego or anything, bro. I'm just myself, bro. When it comes to my music, I'm just trying to represent my experience as a foster kid, what I went through, bro. Trying to not be really a victim of my situation. I'm trying to beat the odds, be something that people can look up to. I'm from Tacoma, Washington. That's where I primarily grew up, but I also grew up in Central Washington, out in Granger, Washington, where my grandpa actually built a block called Guzman Ave. It's my last name and shit. So it's like, I feel like I gotta represent like the Latino community, but I also gotta represent the foster care community because I grew up in foster care as well. So there's a lot of things I'm just trying to really like represent and man, just trying to be a success and just something that those people can look up to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really make music. Yeah.
It was nice having you. See y'all later.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.